Hi, my name is Meenal, and I recently finished reading Three Cups of Tea by Greg Mortenson and David Rellin. And if you haven't read this book yet, I strongly urge you to. There's a bunch of themes that showed up in this book that just stood out, really stood out for me. The first and probably the most obvious theme of this book is the power that one person has to make a difference in this world. I know for myself, I sometimes find it really intimidating to think about all of the problems that we have in this world, the terrorism, the fear, the poverty, the hunger. And while Greg Mortenson chose to support people halfway across the world, I realized that there's what's stopping me from making a difference in my small little corner of the world. That one person can and does make a difference. The next theme, I think, is the concept of building relationships. That just hit home really strongly because I'm in the process of growing my business. And it's been really easy to fall into the trap that they teach you in MBA school, that they kind of teach you in corporate America, that that marketing is about numbers and it's about the number of people that you meet. And my instincts always told me that it's not about what I do, that it's more about how I do it. And that it's the type of people that I meet and it's the type of connected impression that I leave with people after I've met them. And so that it is really about building relationships. It's not about getting my to-do list done. And I think that's a really important thing for me, at least, to remember. The other thing too that just really inspired me is this concept of goals that here Greg Mortenson had set for his goal, a very personal goal of scaling K2, and he didn't make it. And so how many of us have these goals in front of us, these mountainous, just attainable, visible goals that we don't make? And I never had a sense that he beat himself up for it. He actually went after a different goal. The fact that he didn't make that first goal put him on the path of meeting a different goal, one that's invisible, that's intangible, that's equally huge, but in some ways it's much more powerful that he attained this second goal. And so it's really I find myself really stepping back and asking myself some of these goals that I've set for myself, that I need to make a certain amount of money, that I need to have a certain number of students or a certain number of clients and offer a certain number of programs. Is that really the goal that I have for myself, for my business? Or again, is it the relationships? Is it the quality of what I'm teaching? Is it the methods that I use to teach that? I just found this book to be really inspiring, not just on a global level, but that there were so many themes in it that I could take away on a very personal level. I don't see myself going halfway across the world and being the person who's building the schools. I definitely support people that do that, but in my own way, I have my own mountains to scale, and I think they are actually very different than what I've thought they've been in the past. And let's see where it all takes me. So I welcome you to subscribe to my channel, to comment and rate on this video, and to actually share your perspective on what this book has meant to you. What have you learned from this book? What are your goals that you might have changed? What difference do you see a single person making in this world? And I welcome you to my journey.